This is an Animal Crossing.
It isn't?
Hey everybody, welcome to Crash Bandicoot and Sane Trilogy, and I've been playing so much of Animal Crossing. This is probably the first non-Animal Crossing game I've seen in like 4 days.
Yeah, I can agree.
It just came out and I'm so obsessed with that game. Anyway, Crash Bandicoot. I love Crash. It is good.
Yes, it is. Actually, I had to turn this.
Oh, I really love this intro they have here. The low poly Crash and all the crates, and he jumps through this. Spyro Reignited had a very, very boring intro, which is why I didn't even show it off.
Yeah.
But, like, this is actually great. You have that, and then, like, the actual menu where you select the game. You see, like, these 3 pathways, each representing, the respective game. That's so cool. Spyro didn't do that. Also, PlayStation 1 memory card. That's only in the PlayStation 4 version.
Oh, the good old days. Memory cards.
Right. Back when you had to delete your game saves to make more room for more saves. Oh, the sacrifices you had to make.
I don't think I've ever had to do that.
I know. I don't know.
I mean, maybe on the PlayStation 1 because very limited space.
I didn't know
there,
anybody personally that had to do that, but I definitely knew it was a thing.
Anyway, the voice actors in this game are very different. Brendan O'Brien voiced all of the characters in the original game, including Crash, not Coco, that'd be weird. Crash, Cortex, and Embryo. Here we got Jess Harnell voicing Crash, as in he shouts "whoa" occasionally. Lex Lang voicing Cortex, and Embryo's voiced by the Brain from Pinky and the Brain. I don't remember his name. It's like Maurice something. So the story of this game is Cortex is trying to make a very intelligent creature to lead his army of genetically modified mutations, and instead of that happening, he ended up making a Bandicoot who was incredibly stupid and just kind of ran out. And yeah, that. So yeah, Crash was too stupid to actually do what he wanted to do, and now he realized he left his girlfriend behind, Tana, and has to go back to save her. That's it. Very simple story.
Gives the thumbs up. Yeah, I left her behind. Now I gotta go back.
Why does he sound like Sonic? I mean,
like everyone sounds like Sonic when we do this stuff.
This time there's no way out of marriage. Marriage? No way!
I don't know why, but I just thought like giant enemy crab.
I mean, I guess there are big crabs.
It did take its weak point for massive damage.
Yeah.
By that you need to spin into it.
That is all.
So that right there, I just collected. That's an Aku Aku mask. Gives you a hit point. If you get another one, the feathers turn gold, so you get 2 hit points. If you get another one, which I'll do in a few seconds here, you become invincible for a brief period of time. Basically being the star power-up for Mario. So this game...
So
you go on.
I was gonna say, you really are just beating up the wildlife here. Disregard for everything.
Oh, they hurt you if you touch them, so I don't feel too bad.
That's true. It's nature's way, I guess.
Yeah, those turtles need to die.
Well, I didn't mean that, but okay.
Alright, so the way Crash games work is if you get every box in a level, you get a box gem, and this will be a 100% playthrough. The original Crash Bandicoot, if you died at any point in the level, every box respawns, so you have to beat every level without dying, and in case you don't know, Crash is a notoriously hard game, so 100% of the original game is incredibly hard. I've done it way more times than anyone should, but man, I remember my first playthrough and how traumatic it was. They made it a lot easier for this remake, though. Boxes don't respawn. Anyway, here sorry, there was a lot of explaining. Here I'm showing off the relics. I only show off 2 relics in the game, this one and another one, because that one stood out a lot in my first playthrough. I'll get more into that later. The relics are from Crash 3, and they just implemented them in Crash 2 and 1 and 2 for Insane Trilogy. And yeah, you break those crates to stop the timer and get to the end. There are 3 different tiers you can win. There's the Sapphire Relic, there's the Gold Relic, and then there's a Platinum Relic. I unfortunately did not get the Platinum Relic this run, but I have gotten every Platinum Relic in Crash 1 before, and it actually wasn't that bad for me. Somehow.
So the ranking, does it go by how much time is left over that you have?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Well, that answers my own question.
Yep. So this is one thing, like one small thing that really bugs me. The console versions, excluding Switch, where they don't allow you to input anything at all, I don't think anyway. But on Xbox One and PS4, for some reason, they use a console's keyboard instead of like an in-game keyboard, which is how the original game did it. And I like that more because it makes it look less bland, I guess. The PC version has it the way it should be, which is nice. That's my best time on PS4.
People have done it with 34 seconds.
Yeah. You should just see the PC times. They're like less than a second. I wonder how they did that.
Not by mods at all.
No, of course not. I'm sure it's legit.
All legitimate.
It's like, we're all professional.
So I'm the only one here that has any real experience of Crash. Like, Dylan, you've 100%ed Crash 2. But that's like the most you've done.
I played mostly Crash 3.
Only most of. Yeah,
I mean, I can't say much more than that. That's about my experience with Crash. It's just Crash 3.
I grew up with the series, specifically Crash 3 and Team Racing. I didn't play 1 and 2 until like my early teens. And yeah, I love Crash. The game's aged poorly in a lot of level design, but aside from that, I think these are really good games. Though if you're playing the original Crash 1, there's a lot of age in that, like how you can only save every other level, D-pad only controls, which I don't know if you can tell from my gameplay, but I'm actually playing with only a D-pad here because that's how I've always played Crash 1, so it just feels weird jumping to an analog stick.
Well, definitely getting the Donkey Kong Country vibes, where it's like the first one's like not the polished one, and then the rest of the series, it's just way better.
Yeah, Crash 1, like, obviously Sane Trilogy fixed a lot of the issues, but there are some issues with the level design that it didn't fix because it's a remake. That's not a point in the remake. So Crash 2 and 3 are probably better. I say probably because I don't like the vehicles in Crash 3, but aside from that, Crash 3 is still better. And
so I have to ask, like, I'm not too familiar with all three games as like a complete package, but like, what do they like necessarily improve in 2 and 3? Because like the Donkey Kong Country series, like the controls are for the most part the same, apart from character like mechanics. So like, what's better about the future
for
games?
Crash 1, the main issue is the level design is pretty bland. Not bland, but like it doesn't do a lot because Crash's moveset is so basic. You can only jump and spin. But Crash 2 adds the slide, and that alone changes so much because you can do a slide jump that gives you a much bigger jump, and the platform becomes more interesting. It also lacks a lot of really dumb moments that this game has. You know, just generally a more polished game. Like it's basically this game again, except they improved on most issues and it's just better. And Crash 3 does more of that, but they introduced time travel, and because of that, the theming is just a lot more interesting than anything you'd see in 1 and 2. So it's mostly the moveset, because that just adds a lot.
Okay.
Also,
yeah, I really need to start playing more of this.
Also, if we're talking the original game, Crash 1 did not control well. You get used to it, but it feels weird. 2 and 3 control much better. But, like, the controls are the same across all 3 games in this remake. That'd be weird if they weren't.
Yeah, I have no excuse now, because I have it on Switch and PC, so I really gotta start playing this series.
Yeah, and the PC port is actually really good. I can run it at full settings, minus playing at 720, even on my crappy computer. Also, I made a mistake here, because I mistook this bonus room for, I think, 1 in Crash 2, where you don't want to hit that exclamation point, because there's some boxes that you can't get if you do that. So I just got confused.
1 life, Brendan. Come on.
2, 3.
3 lives. Oh.
Literally
nice.
the most you can get in that. You shut your mouth.
18. Try to be all judgmental.
Okay, so one issue I have with this game is most levels early on, you can't actually get the box gem in because you can't get every box. Because they do this thing where you need a color gem in order to unlock certain pathways, and because of that, you can't get every box in the level, so you have to go back later, and that's just tedious because like I already did all of this. It's just it's padding.
Right. Yeah, I don't know if we talked about it like in the past, but like I remember we were saying Mario 64 had something similar, but because it's more open. It's a more open design. It's more free roam. It makes up for it. It's not an issue.
Yeah, I think we talked about that in our failed recording. Which, yeah, we had a failed recording. My fault.
Okay.
Audacity wasn't recording through my microphone for some reason. I've literally never changed that setting. Don't know why I decided to do that.
That's actually the second time it's happened. The Simpsons was the first.
No, that was entirely different. I recorded the audio, but
oh yeah, you're right. But you streamed it by accident.
And my internet's bad, so none of that went through. Also, I think YouTube, you have to like set it up there too now. That's the change they made recently.
Yeah, stuff happens.
So yeah, these levels were made specifically because they wanted the player to see Crash's face more often. So they needed a reason for you to run towards the camera. So they thought, oh, I like Indiana Jones. And yeah. The very dumbed down.
Is that what they said during the board meeting?
Process, but yeah.
The main level designer was like, "Oh, I like Indiana Jones." Oh, that's cute.
He vomits them. He pulls them out of his butt, and he pulls them out of his ear. Like, how? Where are they coming from?
I don't want to know.
Are you guys
not
in the call anymore, or are you just really quiet?
Huh? What? Hold up.
Oh, crap.
What?
Are you guys not there?
No, I'm here. What's up?
I'm here. What's up?
No!
Brendan, no! Stay on the call! No! Oh no! Alright, the show must go on. The show must go on. Show must go on. Show must go on.
Hi!
We're running this program, guys.
So, I don't know, like, you guys just stopped, like, talking on my end. I assume you're being really quiet.
Oh, well.
I don't know how I'm gonna edit this together. Maybe I'm gonna show both points of view.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Me and Dave are still going.
Okay,
yeah, let's just keep on going.
Anyway.
Let's just keep on going.
I was saying this level is really nice. It's really pretty.
Yeah, even the original game is really pretty. Miyamoto actually saw the demo when this game was new and complimented the graphics. So that was cool. That's gonna be fun to edit. I don't know what happened. Like, you guys were just quiet for me all of a sudden. I thought, oh, are you guys not there? Oh crap!
We gave you the silent treatment.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh man, look at those skills. Look at those skills.
It's not that hard.
I know. I just suck so hard at the game. It's like, and that alone impresses me beyond belief.
I was gonna say, I can't really say anything to Brendan on this one because I suck at Crash 1. Like, I completely cannot play this game.
I got to a point where I was able to 100% the original game in 3 hours. And that... I was really excited for this game, so I just kept on playing Crash 1. I got to a point where I 100%ed, like, I think 3 times in 1 week.
Yeah, you did have a problem.
I was really excited.
Wait, 3 times?
Yeah, this game is only a few hours long. I can easily do it in 1 session.
Oh.
In fact, this was recorded in 1 session. Kinda. I'll get into that later. That was outside my control, though.
Okay. We in this house? Uh-oh.
So we got Papu Papu, and this is not a hard fight. At all.
Wow.
Yeah, the moment his staff touches the ground, you can just stomp on him, and... Music's good.
Music's good. Fight sucks.
That's another thing I kind of want to talk about. The Reignited soundtrack is very, very mixed to me, but I really love Insane Trilogy's soundtrack. I prefer almost every Insane Trilogy version of songs compared to the original. Especially Crash 1, because Crash 1's music was very atmospheric, and I don't like that approach for a platformer like this. And this game made the music a lot more lively. And that's an example of that. That song is great, but like the original I'm not really into. Anyway, Coco's playable in this game. She was in.
Rolling Stones.
Yeah, she was introduced in Crash 2. But like they decided to make her playable across all 3 games. And they have a story reason too. She uses a time twister from Crash 3 to like time travel back to the previous games. So yeah, it's cool. She has her own animations and everything. I don't play as her too much in this playthrough, but I do show her off a decent amount.
I mean, is there any difference character-wise?
No,
like the moveset?
Moves are identical.
Okay.
So that embryo token's annoying to find. If you blow up a TNT crate, it'll destroy everything around it, including the items within the crates. So you kind of have to know there's something in a crate you want. Yeah, there's some really annoying placement of these tokens. I don't think I've explained these yet. I'm bad at this.
You haven't? No, I was wondering actually what those
if you
were.
get 3 of them, it takes you to a bonus room. The Tana ones in the original game, that's how you saved. So you don't need them saved in this game, but you do need to break the boxes to get every box in level. Well, you didn't need to do that in the original. The embryo tokens are basically the same as the Tana ones, except they're much harder. Both to get the tokens, I don't even get all the tokens this playthrough, of this level, I mean. And the actual bonus room itself. And there's also Cortex tokens. You won't see those for a while, but they're similar to the embryo tokens, except they give you a key at the end, and the keys unlock new levels.
Okay. How many unlockable levels
Only
are there?
2.
Oh.
You can completely skip them too. They're only worth playing if you go for 100%.
Oh, okay.
Which I'm pretty sure you will be doing.
Yeah, I do. I will 100% each of the original 3 Crash games.
One thing that kind of
that's like my first death in this. I don't think I died for a while. That was just a unfortunate thing that happened.
I liked how the rolling rock like stopped. Oh, are you okay?
Yeah, see, I missed an embryo token there.
Oh.
I
was gonna say one of the things I really like about the level design in Crash is like how like you're going up a hill and down a hill. Like the level feels so natural.
Yeah.
Like it's like a real forest you're going through.
Yeah, I like that too.
Oh my gosh, poor Coco. Oh my
Yeah, poor
God.
Coco.
I don't think that laptop's working.
That laptop goes through a lot. I don't know what Coco did to it, but it's really durable.
It's just like completely covered in super glue, sealed.
Oh yeah, fun fact, in the PS4 version, that laptop has a Naughty Dog sticker. Naughty Dog, in case you don't know, are the original developers of Crash. They moved on to Jak and Daxter and later Uncharted and Last of Us. So this remake is developed by Vicarious Visions, with a little bit of help from Toys for Bob.
This poor hog.
I know.
Yeah, Crash does this a lot. He just sees an animal, decides to ride it.
I'm gonna ruin its day.
Just rampaging through a
I
village.
swear a part of the song's soundtrack is a rubber duck.
Oh my god, I was playing Animal. We were all playing Animal Crossing, right? So I just imagined Crash riding all my villagers.
Oh, speaking of that, I need to call Dylan out. He trampled my flowers! I was gonna send him a pair tomorrow, because they're gonna grow in tomorrow, but no! He trampled my flowers.
Any comment, Dylan? This is
Everyone,
true.
Dylan's Twitter is @Dillo_B. Please send him hate mail. Just go to his DMs, scream at him. Yeah.
What?
You're endorsing hate mail?
Yeah.
People hate me.
Yeah, send them all kinds of vile stuff.
Oh.
See, I mean, I got canceled by Brendan, but at least I wasn't being sent hate mail. I guess what's worse,
Don't
hate mail or
trample my
being canceled?
flowers!
You know, I'm sure there's a lesson in all
Yeah,
of this.
don't trample
I don't
my
know what it
flowers.
is, but maybe. That might be the lesson.
Yes, that is the lesson.
Take
If
it
you
or
trample
leave
my
it.
flowers, you're gonna get hate mail and no pears.
And no pairs. That's the worst part right there.
Apparently.
Oh. Aren't you so clever?
No, no.
Yeah, that was pretty low.
Okay, so this game occasionally becomes a 2D platformer. Kinda. You can, like, walk towards the screen to your death. So these levels, even if you like the analog stick, I would recommend using the D-pad.
Why even have that as a feature? Like, just make it locked.
I don't know. Actually, okay, you know what? I don't know if Sane Trilogy made it like that. I just assumed it didn't because that's how the original game was. I don't think I've ever actually tried. Maybe I will for this video. Maybe I won't. I don't know. I will. Alright, so these platforms are covered in moss. Obviously, it makes it very slippery, so best thing to do is jump up it repeatedly so you can go up there faster. You guys should talk more.
Trying to think. Also more lives. Jeez.
Yeah, this game shower.
So is there like different islands like Donkey Kong Country,
Yes.
Tropical Freestyle?
Yes, there
like
are
each world?
3
Okay.
islands. They're called the Wumpa Islands. The one I'm on right now is called Insanity Island. The next one is Wumpa Island, and the last one is just Cortex's Island.
So Wumpa fruits on Wumpa Islands.
Yes.
I see what they did there.
Yeah.
I mean, you wouldn't like call an island like Apple Island. You found an Apple Island. This doesn't make any sense.
I'm sure.
Back me up here, guys. Come
I
on.
think it makes sense. Also, I think the fruit's named after the island, not the other way around.
Probably. I like to think it's the other way around though.
Also, it's not like food isn't named after things it was made in. Like, I don't know, Kentucky Fried Chicken. I don't know if it's actually from Kentucky.
I think so,
I'm
right?
just gonna assume, yeah.
I mean, it'd be weird if it wasn't, right?
Yeah, but, like, there's a lot of weird things about food. Nothing comes to mind, but I promise there are.
Like what, Brendan? Well, nothing comes to mind, but...
I promise there are, just nothing, like, nothing's, you know...
That's true. Alright, alright. You'll text me like 2 hours later.
I got it!
Like, oh, yeah.
Dylan, are you on a phone call?
That's good. Would you like us to introduce your friend?
Did came in.
Do you want to be in the commentary?
Oh, so you really need that one up behind there.
Yeah, I need to get to 99. This is part 1, not 38. This game showers you in lies.
Just have to cut my audio.
Look at
for
that.
Like 10
Look at that.
seconds.
No, I'm keeping it. I'm kidding, I'm not.
No.
No, I will, because you trampled my flowers!
Okay.
Wow. The heinous crime.
Punishable by death.
So, you probably already explained this, and I was just not listening, and I'm probably a terrible friend for not listening to this part. But if you replay this level, and like you're missing 11 boxes, so if you like replay the level, and you get those boxes, you have to like collect all the other boxes you've already collected.
Yes.
Does it count? Okay.
And I didn't explain that. Don't worry, you're not a horrible friend.
Okay.
Because you didn't
I
trample my
wasn't-
flowers.
That's true. I didn't get 40,000 bells stolen from... Well, stolen.
You gave it to him.
I buried it for safety.
You definitely got those bells legitimately, right?
Yes, I did.
I
did.
duplicate anything.
Nope.
Yeah, Dylan.
There was no
Yeah,
duplicating.
Jacob is a dirty cheater. He's been time traveling and using a duplication glitch.
It's like wave dashing and melee. It's all in the game.
Right.
Only the pros.
Sitting
know.
at 8 million bells.
At day 4. Oh, it's probably like day 80 for you now.
Yeah.
Apparently you've gone through like half the
They have like
calendar,
1,000
but you keep going
desktop
back to
computers in
March.
their warehouse. I've celebrated Celia's birthday like 7 times. I've given her like a stick every time as a
She's
gift.
gonna die soon.
Wait, so does that mean like... So if I celebrate 7 times, like, she still stays the same age, right? If I'm just celebrating like her whatever 15th birthday or 25th birthday every single time?
No, she ages each time.
Oh, okay. That'd be even weirder.
One day,
yeah,
she's really
crash.
useful. The next day, she's hard of hearing. She has wrinkles. Her hair is gray.
Right, but everyone else stays the same. But it's all within the span of a day.
The only age difference is your birthday.
Oh, yeah, I remember you showing us this last time. I would have never have found
In
that.
the original game, there was a white outline. Here, they do have like a Wumpa Fruit trail to signify that there is a thing there, but I think the original game did it better. Because like you see that and go, oh, I wonder what that's about, and then you get your answer here. Anyway, I was playing Animal Crossing last night, and I kept on seeing Jacob is online appear on my screen. and I was thinking, huh, I wonder what he's doing.
I already explained to you my battery kept dying.
I wonder why he keeps on turning on the game and then turning it off. I wonder what reason there is to do that.
My poor battery, Brendan.
Couldn't be time
Making fun of my battery.
No, you wouldn't do that.
No, I would never.
I'm calling out both of you for your Animal Crossing behavior.
Excuse me, I'm not the dirty time traveler.
Okay, well,
Yep.
you stole my flower though.
You trampled my
there.
flowers. I think that's worse because like you're affecting other people's experiences by doing that. Time traveling, no, that's just your own experience. So yeah.
Oh, it's subtle then. That's a tier list.
I'm the only clean one here. I haven't time traveled. I haven't used a duplication glitch. I haven't trampled anyone's flowers intentionally. It's okay if it's...
See, no, I'm gonna call you out on that because you took some bells from me.
You gave it to
that
me.
were tainted. Yeah, but they're tainted bells.
Yeah, but you gave them to me.
Yeah, but you like accepted it, knowing that it was
Yeah,
tainted.
but I didn't.
So.
I didn't cheat to get them though. What?
Yeah, okay, so like, here's the premise. If we're like, let's say you're outside your bank, right, and a robber goes in and steals like $1 million, and then walks out and just like casually drops $1 million on the floor and gives you a wink.
Well,
Then you pick it up and
That's
take
different
it.
because someone is... No, that's different because someone is actually losing that money. Bells kind of just spawn into existence. Hi, this is future Brendan. I have a better rebuttal now. I engaged in the stock market and earned million bells from that and later gave Jacob back his dirty money. So hi, you can't hold that against me, idiot. I'm pure again.
I mean, you can print more money.
No, you can't. I mean, you can, but...
Not legally, anyway.
I mean, you can, but you can't.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we haven't talked about Crash in what, 5 minutes?
Yeah, I
now?
hope you like Animal Crossing.
I was gonna say. It's about animals in this game, so we're close enough.
Yeah, and he's crossing the
I mean,
paths.
honestly,
See?
do you really need to spend time?
Yeah, I'm the only Crash fan here, so honestly, this commentary is gonna be hard if we just stick with Crash.
But the people, they expect the Crash.
Well, screw them.
Wow. Bye, guys.
Okay, well,
It's been fun.
yeah.
Please stay subscribed. I'll give you fruit in Animal Crossing.
Oh, wow. That's a big offer there, guy.
I'll give you a couple sticks.
I think this is the end of the part. Oh yeah, that's the thing they added in Sane Trilogy. Each boss has their own like death animation at the end.
Yeah. That's cool. I like how they
Crash
did that.
doesn't do the Crash dance in this game though. That makes me sad.
Hmm.
Anyway, yeah, that's the end.
Wow.
That's the end of this Animal Crossing part.
Yeah,
Stay
Animal
tuned for
Crossing
part 2.
Where we'll maybe pay off our debts to Cortex. I don't know.
Yes. I mean, who else, I guess.
Bye.
I mean, Tom.
Alright, ending this
Tom
bit.
Nook is considered the villain, except he's not. Why do people hate him? Like, how dare he want money for his homes? Anyway, bye.
Alright.